Okay, so using hotas with space engineers, there's a few problems. It's like mostly okay. Obviously, you have the accelerate forward and reverse on the stick over here. For the up and down, the ascent and descent, I mapped it to the button over here. So you can descend and ascend, if that makes sense. So, even though I'm still struggling with the inversion of this, but so you rotate up and down like so. I would like it the other way around, but anyway. This is where the mess up comes in. So I'm mapping it through software called X360 controller emulator, and there you have it. So the Hortas has a rotational movement like this. Now, if you fly a jet, if you pull this controller this way, the jet's supposed to go like that. With jets, you don't really have that motion as drastic as in Space Engineers. So that is like a last resort movement because it doesn't emulate the feeling so well. So what it does now, because the Xbox remote doesn't have three axes on the stick on the right hand side, I can't separate this movement and this movement because in Space Engineers, if you want to switch from the panning to the rotating, I would call it, you have to use like a hotkey. So I bound the hotkey to the pinky button. So if I go like this, it just pans around. And then if I press the pinky button down there, then it does the actual roll, like we're familiar with like Ace Combat and DCS World. I'm wondering if any of you guys have like a workaround for this to make Space Engineers to like put that extra axis in there, because that on the whole task now is completely useless, which this should be that movement and this should be that movement without having to press an extra button. Yeah, like, have you guys ever figured anything out for this? It works like mostly good. It's pretty cool. I'll get used to it if there's no other way, but damn, would I like it to fly like a jet.